Hey guys, I'm Fuck here and welcome to the final review of tonight, and we do finish with the 91 rated team of the season, Rafa from Benfica. I've covered at least one player from the big three clubs in Portugal, Pedro Goncalves. Hopefully I've now pronounced his name right. Someone was saying in the video when I reviewed him a little bit earlier on tonight that I wasn't quite pronouncing his name right, so hopefully that time I have. Pepe from Porto, and now Rafa from Benfica, who were able to end Sporting's unbeaten run in Liga NOS. They hadn't been beaten until this past weekend, but on the whole, Benfica... I think they're going to finish third this season. They haven't had the greatest of seasons once again, but I suppose Rafa's still been one of the main standout players. I don't think any Braga players got a team of the season this year, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, anyway, Rafa, 3 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. I bought him for 120,000 coins. He's selling on Xbox for around 110, around 150 on PC, and then around 120 on PlayStation. 4-star skill moves. Only 3-star week 4, which is obviously a bit of a shame. Some very nice in-game stats. 99 agility, 98 balance, 97 dribbling, 99 positioning as well. I mean, 98 sprint speed. This card is all about pace and dribbling. He is rapid. I did just have the basic games that apply to him, and then player traits of speed dribbler and outside foot shot. And this is one of those cards that he has everything you want from a winger, apart from his end product is a little bit of a letdown. And the reason why it's a little bit of a letdown is because his finishing stats are, they're decent, they're not bad, but at the same time, they're not insane to the point what you really need at this stage of the game, if that makes sense. He's got 88 finishing and 89 shot power, which aren't too bad. 85 long shots as well. But realistically, for an attacker at this stage of the game, because as far as I'm concerned, he's an attacker. I wouldn't refer to him as a midfielder. I'm sure the majority of you guys who would maybe get this card in your guarantee pack and your rewards, or maybe just buy him off the market, I'm sure the majority of you would be either using him as a striker, a right winger, or a right forward. So he's an attacker, effectively. Now, does he work as an attacker? Well, listen, he's got everything. Well, we'll talk about his finishing in a second. He's still got 1 goal in the 3 games. His pace is fantastic. 97 acceleration, 98 sprint speed. His sprint speed goes to 99. He is so quick. He is unbelievably quick going down that right-hand side. He might honestly be the I've used players in this game with 99 pace. That Juan Matuga card that I reviewed yesterday, I believe, has got 99 pace, as Millie Saar has. But none of them, despite Rafa having 1 pace lower, he feels even quicker than those 2 cards, because the problem with those 2 is, yes, their pace might be at 99, but when you go and have a look at their agility and their balance, I think as Millie Saar's only got 85 balance. I think that Wamatuga kind of lacks in balance a little bit as well, but Rafa excels in both agility and balance. He's got 98 agility and 99 balance, so actually, I would sit there and make the statement right now that he is the quickest player in this game, because it's not just about the pace as a whole. What also makes a player feel even quicker is depending on how good their agility and their balance are, and he's basically already maxed out in those areas. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the fastest player certainly that I've used in FIFA 21, and I would struggle to find a player that probably is quicker than him, unless you want to sit there and pay over 4 million coins for a team of the year or a team of the season, Lionel Messi. But yeah, listen, his pace is fantastic going down that right-hand side, being able to burst past opposition fullbacks, opposition centre-backs with absolute ease, and then obviously his dribbling as well, the 4-star skill moves, that 99 agility, the 98 balance as I mentioned before, 97 in-game dribbling, his ball control goes from 94 to 98, his dribbling goes from 97 to 99, of course, which makes for a fantastic combination for a player out wide, being able to cut in towards the centre part of the pitch and stuff like that as well. I thought his passing was good as well. 2 assists in the 3 games. His short passing goes up to 92, curve to 94, as well as his vision going to 94 as well. So, good little return there. He came with 3 goal contributions in the 3 matches, which is a solid return from from an out wide player. I thought finishing wise, I feel that the one thing that kind of stopped me from giving him a 10 out of 10 in both value for money and overall rating was probably down to the fact that he has that 3-star weak foot, which is a bit of a shame to have on an attacker at this stage of the game. And then obviously, he's finishing at 88. Looking back at it, maybe, if I was to sit there and have something different other than the basic chem style, I would probably be applying a chem style that gets both his shooting and his passing up, which I believe the Deadeye cam style does. So looking back in hindsight, I think the best cam style to have applied to him is the Deadeye cam style. Get that finishing go, get that shot power and long shots up a little bit more, and then focus on trying to bump up some of those passing stats, like his short passing, and maybe taking like his vision into the mid-90s. The basic cam style does increase his shot power and certain passing stats, but it keeps his finishing at 88, and as far as I'm concerned, his finishing does probably need to be increased. But on the whole, Foy did pretty well. 3 good contributions in the 3 games, and because of how quick he is with that insane agility and balance, he does make, like, in terms of build-up play with this card, just running down the right-hand side, he is pretty fun, certainly, to be able to, like, as an impact sub, I think he'd be fantastic. But anyway, guys, that will finish off at this player review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.